I grew up in Winchester, going to a small Southern Baptist church just outside of Alsea. We were at a revival in Winchester at a church, and the speaker was just speaking straight to me, straight to my heart, and I just really started feeling kind of weird in my chest and just felt like I needed to talk to somebody. And I felt like after the service, I talked to my grandpa, actually. He was an old preacher, and so I talked to him, and I was like, Grandpa, I just feel like I really need to do something. I really feel like I need to be saved and ask Jesus into my heart. And he was like, well, we can do that. So we knelt down by my couch, and I accepted Jesus as my Savior right there. I was baptized at the church, actually, that the preacher was preaching that sermon where I decided I needed to be saved. I felt like I was more aware of what I was doing and not doing, things that I would say and how I would act with friends at school. I didn't really change that much because I had always grown up in church, and I just started telling more of my friends about God. But I was really a pretty good kid growing up, usually. A lot of times when people ask me to share my story, I get a little self-conscious because I feel like I don't have a very good one, because I grew up in church. I always was at church. I always helped at events. I always had a lot of Christian friends. I didn't really go outside that circle a whole lot. I didn't think people would be able to connect with my story because there wasn't this aha, big God moment. And I always thought that there kind of had to be, where you needed that going from wrong, from going to right, and that huge turnaround. And I was 10, so I didn't do anything too terrible before that. Like, I feel like I've always had faith. I feel like I've always loved God and known that He was real. And I want people to be able to see that in me. I want to be able to showcase who God is. And I want to be able to glorify Him in my daily walk, in my job, everywhere I go. Honestly, being a part of the church is everything. I don't know what it's like to not be a part of the church, honestly. To have people surrounding you all the time with love and compassion, and no matter if your life is good, if your life is bad, like, there's always people there. My name is Kirsten Monroe, and this is my story.